In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete the current reality spreadsheet, and getting this information and getting it as accurate as possible is going to give you excellent baseline data for setting up your business vision and setting your goals and objectives for your business. I will tell you it's not easy completing this exercise. It will require research, and in some cases it's going to require facing some realities that maybe you don't want to face. But reality is reality, so bear with me. This is the current reality spreadsheet. This particular example is in Excel. If you're not familiar with how to use Excel, you can download it in Word, or you can download the PDF and fill it out by hand using a calculator or your own brilliant brain. The Excel spreadsheet isn't required, it's just a nice tool. So at the top you have your name and put the date in. It helps to put the date in because ideally you'll be revising this spreadsheet every 6 months or so, and it's nice to see the progress that you're making. So what's on this spreadsheet, what's important on this spreadsheet is we're going to come up with a number for your net worth. As an entrepreneur, your ultimate big picture goal is to increase this net worth number. But it's hard to know what that is until you've filled out the rest of the sheet. You'll see here there's 4 boxes. There's your income. Down below is your expenses. That's basically what it costs and how you're supporting the lifestyle that you currently have. In the right-hand column, we have your assets and liabilities. Your goal as an entrepreneur is to increase these assets. So let's start with your income and expenses. Your income is whatever money you have coming in. So it's your wages, it's your business income, it's any family support that you might be getting, child support or whatever. It could be say rental income from rental properties that you have. Wherever you see money coming in to your pocket, that needs to be listed here. And you need to put in the amount that you're getting either each month or each year, but it's probably easier by the month. It's easier to gather those figures by just looking back at your bank accounts or your credit card and averaging over 6 months or so. So we'll put in some numbers here. Okay, we just put in some numbers. See how this spreadsheet is keeping a running total of your income here. Again, you can do this with a calculator or in your head too. It's not magic, it's just the sum of all these categories that you filled out. So this is what's coming in to your account each month. Down here you're going to list everything that goes out in order to keep you alive. So that includes your rent, your phone bill, your groceries, utilities, your electricity, water, sewer, that sort of thing, taxes that you pay, and any bills that you pay. So your credit card bills, and you might, if you've got a lot of them, you might want to list this individually. It will help you see what, at a granular level, what you're spending each month. And if you know individually what credit cards you have to pay, there's a strategy you can use to start paying them off. But all the money that goes out of your pocket gets listed in this column right here. So you can see the value of this is if you see what's going out and you know what's coming in, you can see that the coming in has to be on the positive side and the going out has to be smaller. If that's not the case, that's good information, and you can start to set objectives and strategies around making those numbers come into better balance. On the other side, we have your assets and liabilities. So if you're building a business and that business could be sold. Not all businesses can, of course. You have to be grown to a certain level before anybody would be interested in buying it. But if you believe your business has value, you could list that value here. If you own property, your personal home would be listed here, and the value that you estimate it's actually worth would go into the amount column. You might have a car that's worth something. Those rental properties, right? The property is worth something. So you list all of those amounts in this column here. Now, down below, you probably owe money. You may owe money on your home, a mortgage and a note. And if you're making monthly payments on that, that needs to go into your expenses column. You may owe money on your car. Again, this is a monthly expense, right? You may owe money on your rental properties. But the rental properties, you know, you're paying on the note here, there's value here, and you're bringing in income up here. So you need to list those numbers as they are, because you can see that if you're bringing in $200 if you're bringing in $450 on your rental income and you're paying out $200, you see how that affects the balance. When you have this all filled out and all of these columns have actual numbers in them, this column up here will basically take all of your assets minus your liabilities and give you a number. That number will be your net worth. As an entrepreneur, your goal is to grow that net worth number, because the more money you have, the more freedom that you have. You can start new businesses, you can give back to the community, you can send your children to better schools. Whatever it is you set your goals to be, you're going to pay for it out of that net worth number, the money that you have over and above the money that you owe and the money that you need each month to live. I hope you see how valuable knowing your numbers can be for a business person. And I know it's not easy to get through this exercise, but I encourage you to go ahead and do it. If you have trouble, please contact me and we'll talk you through it. Thanks.